Composure in our, in our work ethic. Run down.
Thanks for your time. Thanks, mate.
Well, that is significant news to start this third quarter. The lead is a delicate one. It's only 2 goals after that late goal for Fremantle. So the Dogs, without Aaron Norton, we obviously hope, keep our fingers crossed.
Been first class, and again on display there.
Darcy, Hogan should and does.
This is one he should just gobble up.
4 goals last week. This for his first of the night, and to cut the margin to just 6 points. The game is well and truly on in Cairns.
Point of view is their star forward Aaron Norton's gone to hospital to get some caution, get some scans to find out exactly what's going on there.
Brittore, eyes darting. Bailey Smith on hand, not the best of handballs, but it's okay. Lipinski to Williams, dart of a kick into the pocket.
Oh, Keith's gone forward.
Yeah. Earlier this year, game 47. An all-rounder as a cricketer, and almost an all-rounder as a footballer. Hits the post.
Hit the stump.
For Fife. Fife will go again. Great contest against McRae. 2 of the game's best through the middle. Duray. The surge is still on. Bailey Smith off the left boot. It's ugly, but it's beautiful.
Sometimes.
So it sits on the left boot of Lockie Hunter. And that's abruptly, firmly. Brittore to the front. There's equal numbers, so the Dogs have an opportunity. Keith, Crozier, usually together down in defence. Bruce arrives in the nick of time. Bailey Smith, he's crunched that kick, and on the breeze, it sails on through.
It ends up with it. It's a nice long kick. It's a defensive kick. It probably should have gone to the boundary line, but the Bulldogs are just winning this ball. Caleb Daniel, unguarded. He gets the ball back into basically neutral territory. And then how does Libba get out of that? I mean, Libba is sensational, kicks it to a dangerous spot. And there's that contested ball. One quick feed back,
it's a good handball,
and a goal.
It's a good handball. You had McRae short. Bruce was thinking about going to McRae, and then he saw again with the width.
He got the width.
Got it outside of this bubble, so just it was a smart decision not to go to McRae and go, and it was a beautiful finish from Smith. So some nice breathing space.
Yeah, the question is Hogan better off coming out of the square and he used a smaller player?
Brilliant release from Fife. Akers, it is going to come back. Hogan contests.
Well, my question is, where's Lobb? He must be on the bench because they don't have to do anything different. There's the smother, or the free kick rather. But they're
strength of Fremantle, just totally upset by good defence by the Bulldogs.
Oh, that bounces firmly off the chest of Lockie Hunter. Had the time and space to retrieve it. Brittore, the creative hands. Johannesson's done it once, but Mundy, Sarong and Brayshaw, the team around the stoppage, and they work together well. Hogan with the numbers against him. Had the 1 but not the 2 or the 3. Henry again.
That is just brilliant defence.
Middle not perfect. Crowden decided to go by hand. Now Akers, Bontempelli not quite. Friedrich. Oh, good lightning hands. Friedrich trying to get it back to Sarong. Instead it's Crowden. He got past one, but not Libba. Impassable at the moment at ground level.
No one gets through Libba.
It's as if Wilson's found what he was after out wide. Akers takes the territory. It's deep. It's Hogan coming hard. Crowden off the left. It's high. It's curling. They'll have whatever breeze there is left behind their backs. Brittore happy to go wide because it was to Bontempelli. The path is clear ahead. Crozier on the full wind-up. Oh, not on the same wavelength, but he's decked, is he? So it's a downfield free and a cost. He's Bulldog through and through, Mitch Wallace. But that was always leaking right.
Now listen here, I might be the new boy on bounce, but I'm going to teach these old boys a...
And they just might take all the will out of the Dockers.
Bruce tosses it up as high as he can. Lipinski couldn't get there. Wasn't far off. You can see his frustrations. He's gone longer. Oh, Eastonwood almost turned back time. Instead, Schiltz. It's all about the bounce. English was a sitting duck for Hogan. He didn't want to overcommit. Collier slipped out the handball. McRae. Now there's some urgency about it.
Tim and Sean.
That's why Rory Lobb doesn't want to be at the end of that half. He can spend 4 or 5 minutes in.
Oh, little sidestep. Smith, top of the square. Oh, Hunter! He's got it! When you consider the year he's had of his own doing, primarily from the depths of despair to the highest highs now.
Well, he's done everything. He has done absolutely everything.
Set up by this bit of audacity, which was great to see.
Yeah, and Jared, the kick inside 50 went off the side of his boot, which...
His 30th disposal, Lockie Hunter. Richards. Caleb Daniel. He's got forward. He's joined in the party.
While he's playing, he doesn't get much of the ball, but this is an important one to the smallest man on the ground.
Well, you have a look at that centre square setup. Caleb Daniel was playing centre-half forward, Jared. So that's the smallest centre-half forward of all time, but I think the barrel might have just been tapped at the Melbourne Footy Club hotel room, because that's the...
Well and truly entrenched in the 8, barring a Fremantle miracle. And if they're going to get something started, it needs to be right here and now.
Yeah, at his best, really working hard.
Week or so.
Good indeed. Akers could be in the spot of bother here. Yep, they definitely want him. So Cordy, I'm not sure if Dunkley was ready for that. So, oh no, Mitch Wallace. Hopefully he's okay. Bailey Williams, set up kick. See who he's aiming at. The tallest man there, English. Hill slammed it on the boot. Keith came with the fist. At the back, Johannes looking to get more out of him in the first final.
To make Mitch Wallace miss a final series, given he footy tragically missed that grand final with his broken leg.
In the first week of the finals, Bailey Williams. Henry.
Hey.
Liberatore tries to hit up English. Darcy was left on the floor. And Tim English can run it home. No, he wants to give it off to the Bont, who puts it through and then says, I'm sorry.
Good thing. He had the composure to do it. And it was a really promising... This has been a really promising game for English. I think he's just read it well. He's been up against a challenging ruckman. Libba once again was superb, but this bloke, he's been a really good forward.
Kept his feet in the contest, thought his way through it beautifully, and had a really good night. So I'm going to say on the other side of the coin, if he's developing in a really big Shawnee Darcy, he just grabbed the side of his face and it looked pretty poor.
And we know how careful, obviously the week off helps in terms of...
That looked more structural than concussion.
It could have been it.
Yeah. So Liam Henry on the runway to see if he can kick a goal. Well, just no idea what his injury is, but he's just getting the pat on the shoulder from his teammate.
Looked a bit shoulderish at the time when he was jogging off. So
siren about to sound. It's taken the Western Bulldogs to the last round to secure their place in the 8. For now, they're 7th.